Alright, time to get some wood. I don't know, I need to find the perfect tree. No. Aha. This is it. Oh! No! What the hell? Huh. Some type of trap. I don't know, I gotta be really careful around here. What's this dust blowing in the... Whoa! Oh god! Oh! That's awesome. That's just great. Look. Alright. Now let's see. I could risk my life going for the treasure, or I could take the safe way out. Alright, let's go for the treasure. Okay, I'm not going to make the same mistake that I did last time. I know that this grass is trapped. What? What? There's no trapped grass. Oh yeah, look at all this. Oh my god. Golden apples, golden carrots, and a nether star. Alright, now we can make it out of here. No! Oh my... Alright, what is up my gamers and watchers? Mr. GetOdellP here. Welcome to another mod review. And today, we're going to be reviewing the Trapcraft mod for Minecraft 1.7. So, essentially what this mod is, it adds, you know, a bunch of traps in Minecraft. It's exactly what you'd expect. Now, you saw in the beginning right there, this little thing I had set up. To get in, I used the grass traps, and I incorporated a bunch of different traps. So I'll be going over how to craft those and what you can do with them. Okay, so first up we have the igniter right here. Now this one is pretty simple. I'll take it right here, and this is how to craft it. I have the crafting recipes in the chest. So we can come on over to here, and as you can see, you got yourself the igniter. Now, they can be used for different things. You can walk over them, and it's pretty simple. Fire comes out. Now, when you step on them, fire will go away after you do it. So it's just a little burst of fire coming from it. Now you can place it just like in any direction, just like a piston. So you can do it upwards, and you can also add an upgrade to it. So if we come on over to here, I can show you about these upgrades. Now, the upgrade is igniter range module. I just call it an upgrade because it adds an upgrade. It's pretty simple to craft. You actually get two, I think. I'm not exactly sure on that, honestly, but no, I think you only get this one. But pretty much what you can do here is you can put it right here in the upgrades, and it adds +1 to the block range for the igniter. So as you can tell before, you see without the upgrade, it's only that one block. But if you add the upgrade, it's +1 block. So you can do some pretty crazy stuff with here, or with this. So you could add a bunch of blocks, and as you can see, I added 9 right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So well, take away 1 because that's the default. So it's right here. So it's 10 blocks, a 10 block distance. They only stack up to 8. It's not like it matters though. So I guess in theory, you can't have this whole thing filled up with the range module. But you could do any really any combination. You can not have any at all. You can have a few right there. You know, it's pretty great. You can do some pretty creative stuff with it. I think that little thing that they added is pretty cool. Because I actually reviewed this mod, you know, a while ago. I don't know if that video is still up, and they've actually changed it quite a bit. So next up we have a bear trap. Even though there's no bears in the game, it's still a creative thing to have right here. So we've got our little test subject right here. So I'm gonna pull out a carrot right here because you know how much pigs love that carrots. So you see, he's definitely enticed by this carrot. He wants it. So we're gonna lead him into the trap. Now as you can see, he actually stayed in the bear trap. And this is a good way to trap some animals. They're actually going to be stuck there. I've tried it a few times, and I've actually only tried it with a pig. But you can lead them out. Sometimes it won't work. But as you saw in there was the recipe. I'll show it again, just in case if you didn't catch it. So yeah, here's the bear trap. 5 iron ingots and pressure plate gives you 2. And after a mob sets it off, you can right click it again and it reactivates. Players cannot go over it. It's only non human mobs, so I don't think villagers can either. But definitely wolves, pigs, sheep, etc. So next up, you saw it there for a second, is the magnetic chest. Now this was also in the previous version of Trapcraft. It's actually really cool. Here's how to make it. You only get one. So here it is. It's actually pretty self-explanatory. If I take out a block right here and I were to throw it, you see it slowly gets pulled in. And not only does it slowly get pulled in, it obviously gets stored in. So it takes stacks of items, like so. And say if I were to die, figuratively, because I don't want to kill myself again, and all my stuff flew everywhere, it would all get sucked in. So it's actually pretty helpful to have. For use in a survival world, I guess you could say to maybe put it in like a mob trap, possibly. See, this mod was originally made before hoppers came out, because hoppers came out at 1.5, I believe. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure about that, though. Maybe... Actually, I think it was 1.3 or 4. I honestly don't know the version, but all I know is that the mod was originally conceived before hoppers came out. So this served a lot more of use before hoppers. You know, if you break them, you get all the stuff in it. And you can store it like a regular chest. They can't be used as a double chest, so just keep that in mind. But it's kind of random for how it goes in, so sometimes it'll suck to that. Actually, it all seems to be going to the left for some reason. Oh no, it all went to the middle. That's interesting, actually. So that's how the magnetic chest works. Next up, we have the fan, which you saw. You saw how it was used before. That's a crafting recipe for it. So if we take a pressure plate right here, it's just like an igniter. It works in the sense that it's powered with a redstone signal. So we can take this pig right here, and actually push him off into there. It can be used on mobs. It can also be used on items, which I actually didn't show off. But say if we get a fan pushed by a fan. Oh, that was terrible. Get a fan item right there. Bam, gets pushed. So you could actually use that in maybe a puzzle. That'd be really cool. Like, you gotta throw an item, you gotta activate different fans to get it pushed around. I always thought that's a pretty cool idea. So fans are pretty easily crafted, and as you saw right here, this is how I use them in that little skit at the beginning. It can push players, as you can see. If you hold shift, you're gonna get pulled. You can actually, if you sprint up to it, you can outrun it. So they're not super strong. You can't adjust like the frequency or power of them, but they're still really helpful for pushing mobs and items, and they're cheap to make. Now again, as you saw before, spikes. Pretty easy to craft. Gives you 4 of them. You saw them before right here. I'm actually gonna like break these fans because they're bothering me. So as you saw right here, I put them right here. They're pretty weak, honestly. I mean, you stay on them, they're like a cactus. It's only when you go on the tips of them. They have the same properties as the cactus. So you go up to them, you take damage. It's pretty much a retextured cactus, but you could just put them together and space them out however you'd like, and they don't need to be placed on sand. So finally, of course, we have the grass covering, not coverage. Pretty easy to make. You get 3 of them. If you don't know how to get this grass, you get shears, and you break the grass blocks with the shears, and then you get the actual grass. Because I know there might be some confusion as to how to get that, because I don't think everyone knows that you can use shears to break them. But you end up getting 3 grass covering. I keep calling them coverages. So they're pretty self-explanatory. You saw them used. If we actually go under one, you could see how they have sticks right here. I kind of just broke them, but you know what I'm talking about. I'll show an example. When you put 2 of them together, they're combined like sticks like that. That makes sense, because obviously when you break them, you don't get the grass back, you just get the sticks. And you only get 2. So if you're going to use them, make them count, because you're only going to get 2 of the 3 sticks you use, and you're not going to get any of the grass back. But I mean, grass is relatively easy to get, and the sticks are obviously easy to get, so all in all, grass covering is pretty great to have.